Are we
Alright.
we're gonna do voices, right?
Yes, I was thinking
Okay.
we could just take the voices of the people we fucking kenned back then. Um
Sounds good. Sounds
yeah.
good.
And then for Kanaya and Terezi, since neither of us kenned them, um uh you could do Kanaya, I can do Terezi. That sound good?
Okay, I think that makes sense.
Alright. Uh I was
Are
gonna
you
start
gonna
the
be
recording, huh?
are you gonna be Cankry?
Of course I'm gonna be Kankry.
Okay, okay, sounds
Yeah,
good.
because he was a little bit neutral territory. I was gonna start the
Yeah.
recording by saying hi, author Chan, but then you started talking, so whatever. But I'm
Sorry.
recording. You're fine. I'm recording. So this isn't really a podfic. It's more of a turkey read, just us reading together. So
Okay,
nothing professional.
okay.
Would you like to start with the note?
You want me to read the note? You wrote the note though.
How
Oh
about if
no,
it says
the
author
author's
Chan, then
note.
author Chan reads it?
Sorry.
Yeah,
Okay,
no. The the AO3 author's note is very much for the people who are seeing this on AO3 with no fucking context.
you're right. Okay. Um, Hey guys, it's me, Liza. Today I have for you a very epic aerosol fic. I hope you enjoy. Please let me know if you want me to add anything. Hee hee hee. Author Chan out. Absconds with my sexy voice, Solix.
Kitty face. Also, I'm gonna be helping with the fic, so yeah! Also absconds with Lonely Boy Airy Coon. Solix
Uh,
Coon's POV. Oh god, you cut out really bad. He is your husband, no.
He's
Okay.
my husbando. Okay,
Okay.
go ahead.
I was with my mate spirit Sai.
Yes, I know this is an aerosol fic, but shh, we'll get to that. You'll see.
In our hive. He taught me how to shoot a gun a while ago. He was so smart and sexy. The reason why he taught me how to shoot a gun is because my ex-girlfriend is now the Empress and she's a bitch! And we're the only yellow bloods left because she slave-eyes them all. Sai said... Wait, fuck. Sai was worried she would come after us too, so he was sexy and taught me how to shoot. Anyway, we were in our hive and then the window fucking broke. What the fuck?
Coon's POV. Feth, the Empress, is my moirail, just like when we were only six weeps. I was working for her now, so she sent me out to find the last of the piss bloods. Coincidentally, I knew exactly where they were. I shooted Ahab's crosshairs into the window of the captor hive. Disgusting, I thought to myself. They deserve it. I called out to a nearby Imperial drone. They're here! Come get the piss bloods! Oh fuck, my window's open.
Oh no, your neighbors are gonna fucking
Okay, we're
Pamela!
good.
Pamela! Pamela's here.
Oh,
She's gonna
okay.
come in with her leaf blower
We're
and be like, I'm gonna fucking get you.
good. Solo was looking at me with fear and betrayal in his eyes. I couldn't help but feel a little bad. I hid it and smirked down at him. It's for what you get, I said, before whooshing my cape and absconding out of that shithole and back to the Imperial spaceship thingy. I don't know what it's called. I'm sorry. I gasped.
This whole time, Ari-kun was secretly my mate spirit, not Sai. But I never thought he would betray me like this. I cried battery acid tears from my icy orange orbs as the Imperial drones grabbed me by the arms and yanked my ass out of there through the window. Ed! I yelled, heartbroken. Sai was also heartbroken because he was my real mate spirit, but I couldn't. Oh no, that's just shit on my screen. I couldn't look at him. I was so sad. He was also kidnapped, but he was taken somewhere else, so I never saw him again.
Well, that's all for today. Hope y'all liked it.
What a fucking explosive beginning. I love how he started the fucking pick with that. Just 100.
No, that was great. That
And
was
what?
just everything about it. It flows so well.
It does, from the fucking My Immortal reference to just like the whatever the
Mm.
fuck we took from fucking Yandere Solix Nico Eridan.
Ugh.
Anyway, chapter 2, Creep, Lemon, Nosebleed.
Hey guys and gals, we are back with another chapter for y'all. I haven't slept in so long I might die. Ugh. But I do it for y'all. Anyways, here's the chappy. Absconds with my dear boy Solix, but he's in a sexy V outfit. Ooh.
I love the dear boy thing in this. I know where that comes from.
Yeah, like where did that? I know it was like originally a Hamilton thing,
It
wasn't
was.
it?
Yeah, well, the from the
Okay.
actual letters, Bobby Duke is gonna come in and call us dumb Hamel shits.
Sorry. Fuck off,
Anyway,
Bobby Duke.
anyway, yeah. Hmm. Eridan's Wait, fuck, no, this is you.
Wait.
We didn't put fucking notes.
Eridan's Poe?
No, what about Solux?
No, it's my fake.
Okay, fine. Eridan Coon's POV it is.
Hmm. The next day, since I will work for Theferi, the Empress, I had to do some things for her. I was sent to a random room in the basement of her Imperial ship thingy to interrogate someone who had done bad things. But when I got in there, I saw that it was Slux!
Oh my
He
god, I
was
forgot
tied up
that.
in a chair and crying. I felt bad, kinda. But I just did what I had to do. If I wanted to not die and keep my job and stuff, I had to rat him out.
Solux Coon's POV. I was tied up in a chair and crying. I was sad and shit because of Psy. I heard door noises. And when I looked up, it was ED. I was so happy, but then I wasn't because I remembered he was the bitch who took my Psy away from me. I growled. What do you want, fish stick? I yelled.
I just need to ask a few questions.
He said. He sat down on the other side of the table and stared at me. I spat on him. Like hell! You took everything from me, you bitch! He wiped the spit off and slapped me.
Shut up!
He yelled.
Now, let's cut to the chase, huh?
I cried. Edie stood up and slammed his hands down on the table.
Where is Carcat?
The defining moment. I knew because Karkat was my Moirela, but because he was my Moirela, I'd rather die than rat him out. I stayed silent and turned away. I'm not telling you, and you can't make me.
Binkun's POV. I smirked and leaned closer to Sol. Yes, I can.
Oh,
I zoomed over the table and into his lap. He couldn't move, so he couldn't do anything about it.
what the fuck are you doing, cunt?
He yelled, all blushing and stuff. I kissed him hardly, and my I can't do this. My hands went down to his bulge, which was already squirming around in his pant.
His singular boxer pant.
Told you, Soul. I reached threed into his pants and blushed when I felt that he only had one bulge. Huh. I should have sworn my dick-ass brother Crow told me the captors all had two. I looked up at him, all confused, and opened my mouth to ask about it, but Sol only said,
It's just a rumor.
so I didn't ask, and instead I hate-kissed him. I took my shirt off and pushed his head down to make him lick it between my man titties. He groans as if to say, all right, well, whatever, and licks slowly. I threw my head back and moaned. Then I put his bugle in my nook and rode him hardly. He cummed in my nook instantly. When I got off of Soul, there was icky yellow genetic material all over both of us. I ignored it and gave him a hate kiss, then asked again, well, where's Carcat? But softer this time.
Your nook may be a temptress, but fuck you, I'm not saying shit.
Please.
Oh,
He
God.
snarled at me like a fucking dog.
No.
I pouted and got up. Fine, but if you don't tell me, I'll never fuck you again.
Oh shit, fuck. His mate Sprite Nepeta has been hiding him in her cave.
Thanks, Sol. Cheerio, my bumblebee. Then I left the room and closed the door behind me, leaving Sol all alone in the dark. Now, I thought, off to find Car. Hope you liked it! Sorry for not updating sooner. I've been in Coordinate's basement! XD. Anyways, see y'all in the next chapter. It's a good one.
Don't you mean Crotus? Lol.
Shut up. He's my sexy Coordinates. La la la.
Oh my god, dude, I'm like sweating. I'm gonna have to fucking get up and turn the fan on. Do you even remember
Oh,
where the
for real, me
fucking
too.
yeah? Do you even remember where the fucking Cronus basement thing came from? Was that just like off the
I
cuff?
do not. Well, what I do remember is that my first self-ship experience was Cronus because I liked him a lot, so that's probably where it came from, but I have no idea.
Maybe that fucking. If I could crawl into my own brain from back then and just be a fucking fly on the
It would be
wall,
so nice.
it would be so nice. I don't even know which documents have this because we like spread the fucking chapter out between like all our fucking documents.
Hmm. Chapter 3?
Bail me
Or,
out.
oh
My
man.
my favorite thing is that we just like put our fucking playlists on shuffle, so half of them are all time low.
It's like All Time Low, Fallout Boy, um,
Emos,
one ghost song,
one, just one, and then
just
like
the
a whole
one.
song too.
Yeah, man. Okay,
Okay.
chapter 3, Bail Me Out. No funny business this time. Straight, gay, la la la, to the thick.
Aridin Coon's
Aridin
POV.
Coon's POV. I went over to Nepeta's cave hive later that day. I kicked a big rock out of the way and saw Nepeta inside having a tea party with Equus and Karkat. She pounced at me and tackle hugged me.
Hello, Fish Prince! Hello! AC says cutely and welcomes me to her for her tea party. Oh god, I
Yeah, hi
can't.
Nep. Well, where is Karkat?
AC tilts her head adorably. I don't know, she says.
And who's that? I pointed at Karkat. Or not Jarkat, I guess.
I don't know.
She turns to not Karkat.
AC asks me to please leave her tea party because she has never seen you in her life. My name is Karkat Van Taze.
Not Karkat tugged at his bright red turtleneck that was honestly kinda sexy, but also hideous.
You know who Nine I am, Nepeta. Oh, right, I do, hee hee.
She looks back at me.
Yeah, he's right here.
I said fuck, and the weird not Karkat blew a whistle very loudly. I fell over and started crying. Oh, you shitty piss mouth, I screamed. He blew the whistle again.
No foul language here, boy! Hashtag foul language. Hashtag stupid fishman. Hashtag SMH.
But I thought you were Karkat, I yelled. ... He put the whistle away.
What do you mean? I am Karkat.
Cool. Glad we got that sorted out. You're coming with me, Karkat. I
No!
took his arm and dragged him away. Equus broke a fucking teacup. He was sweating very hardly because I am just too hot for him.
Stupid Euquis! He's mine!
Hackrat? But not really, POV?
Once the fishman got me back to the castle or whatever, he tied me up in a random... he tied me up in a random room and slapped me many times.
You stupid whore. Why do you not support the Empress?
He yodeled. I can't. Because she's racist. I blowed my whistle. Not like that, perverts. And he screamed again. I guess it's some kind of bark beast whistle, but for sea dwellers, maybe?
You are so evil, nasty land-dwelling traitor.
Just then, a yellow blood jumped into the room. I gasped. I need you to know that every time I do the Cankry voice, I, like, put my hands together like I'm praying.
That's great. I love
I
it.
can't stop
It
myself from doing it.
the Cankry voice from like it reminds me of someone completely unrelated to Homestuck. Like I'm thinking it might be Ghost, but like it's not. I
It's
don't
not.
know. Anyway,
I don't know.
chapter 4, Runaways by All Time Low. Sorry for not upstating yesterday. I was furiously masturbating. Nah, JK, JK. Not gross like that. I'm actually still in Cronus' basement. Please help. He put me in a truck and drove me to Australia. JK, JK. I'm just lazy. Here is y'all's chapter for today.
My god.
Eridan's POV. I couldn't believe it. It was psionic.
Listen here, you little shit. You fucked my meat spirit.
Oh shit.
Sigh.
Psi POV? Oh.
I was so pissed. Thulix was my mate spirit, not butt-fucking Eridan's, and I was gonna get revenge. I punched his... This is so inconsistent. I punched his dick off, then I ran away to go steal my Thulix back. I forcefully ripped him out of Eridan's kinky bondage. Oh my god. Every time you do the fucking ANs, it just cuts out.
Oh no. Really? Like how bad?
Pretty bad. It's whatever.
Okay.
Eridan's kinky bondage shit, and ran off holding him with my psionics. Sai, no! What the fuck are you doing? He yelled. I'm saving you, my dear boy! I yelled back. But Sai, I am in love with Eridan now! I gasped.
Oh. Chapter 5, Violet Hill. Good morning! I hope you enjoyed the chapter. We spent like 5 ever on the last one. If you have any ideas, please comment them. Ooh woo.
Also, sorry for not updating for like 2 days. Fucky shit happened. I still don't know what the fucky shit happened refers to. Like, I know that I wrote that and there was a thing that happened, but I don't know what it was. And this was before my grandpa died. Like, I checked on Wattpad and this was like before my grandpa died. So I don't
You're
even know.
gonna remember like in the middle of the night at some point, I feel like.
I can only fucking
You just
hope. It's
wake up
probably
in
gonna
a
be
cold
something.
sweat.
It's probably gonna be something fucking stupid too. Like,
Mhm.
I don't know. Fucking, I had
But
a
the
Matuna
fucky shit was you
kinshift.
confirmed Matuna.
Huh?
The fucky shit was you confirmed Matuna.
It could very well be.
I don't even know.
Anyway, Solus Pove. I was struggling and shit, and Sai was like, Felix, what are you doing? I am escape you! But I cried to him, I am in love with Eridan, no! He gasped. No, what? You can't! Then, Eridan came in. I don't know why I'm giving him like a shonen protag voice.
Uh, my soul was being kidnapped. I jumped in there and kicked Sai in the bulge. He cried on the ground. I laughed, said distily, even though I'm a bottom bitch. Ooh, isn't Eri so baby? Listen here, Sai, you nasty little man, I said. You are short and you look like a spork. Give me my honeybee back. He handed him overs. Solix gasped and said,
Oh my god, Ed, you saved me.
I kissed him roughly and yoinked him back to my hive to hide.
I literally forgot you are short and you look like a spork until I reread this for like what we're doing right now.
That was iconic.
It was so iconic. I'm gonna start saying that about like fucking Skrillex now. Just like for the
You're
fucking
short.
meme.
Mm-hmm. Ugh.
Anyway, chapter 6. Special. Smut warning.
OMG, we're 46 in the Eridan tag? That's awesome. If only we could be higher. Hee. Anyways, I love Yao, and you get the Yowie lemons as a treat onto the fic.
Oh, should I do
TW
this?
from
Should I do
Cankry.
this in the Cankry voice?
Yes, yes.
TW from Cankry. This gets really, really kinky.
I'm so embarrassed that I wrote this. My dad almost saw. Hee hee. That's
Didn't?
canon. That's
Yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like that actually happened.
I'm pretty sure that did actually happen. Like, we were
I'm
on
so
call, then your
sorry.
fucking dad walked in.
I'm so sorry, Dad.
Are you, though?
Not really.
Yeah, that's what I thought. Anyway, Salik's POV. As soon as we got to his hive, he pushed me onto his bed and started making out with me. I kissed back and we humped each other.
Iridian POV.
Iridian!
Hmm,
The Grand
I
Iridian.
started. Huh?
The Grand Iridian.
True.
Sorry, anyway.
Ugh. I started making out with Soul on my bed. Then he started humping my leg like a whole ass bark beast. Well, what the fuck? It was kind of hot though. I'm not complaining. Soul, well, what the fuck? I said as I took his pants off.
Fuck me, daddy.
He barked sexily, and his bulge was trying. Oh, please. His
Oh.
bulge was trying to get into my lacy violet women's panties. They're comfy, okay? So I took them off. I can't do this. I can't do this.
After all the times we spent just like reading out the home smut audios like scripts on call, we were like fucking 16.
That was insane.
It was so ridiculous.
Mm. You,
God.
you will want.
Do you need me to take over with my Aridin voice?
No, I'll do it. You
You're
will
powering
want daddy
through.
to fuck you, I asked him seductively.
Oh yes, daddy!
He moaned, all squirming around and shit.
I don't remember why we fucking put that in there, but it's so goddamn. It's the cherry on top.
This is you.
This is me? This is me? Huh?
After we.
Oh, fuck, it is. I'm so stupid. I need your big, juicy, woofy, bulgy, wulgy in my tight nook, tildy, 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 tildy.
So I put my big, fat, juicy, squishy violet bugle in his tight, piss-butted neck. He screamed so loud, I was worried my neighbors would hear. So I put my lacy panties in his mouth like a gag. Then I fucked him hard, and we both came over, all over my bed. We were mate sprites, but fucked like his missuses. It was nasty as fuck.
God, the amount
After
of
that,
like random tropes from really bad porn written by middle schoolers we just shoved into that
uh-huh.
fucking paragraph is godly.
It was beautiful.
It was. This is our magnum opus.
It really is. Ugh.
God.
After that, well, we cuddled and shit. And he was all begging me for attention and shit. It was nice until my neighbor, who was also my shithead brother Crow, who was a total nonce, busted in.
Oh god, now I gotta do the Cronus voice. Oh god, I haven't done it in so long. Alright, what's all this then?
Oh my god. I love it. I gasp. OMG, nosebleed. What will Big Bro Cronus do next? That was so nasty though, y'all. I'm gonna eat holy bleach. Bye. Don't kink shame me.
Oh my god. Y'all.
Y'all.
Sup, y'all? I'm Author Chan.
Uh,
Dear lord.
um,
Okay. Chapter.
yeah.
This one doesn't have an AN. Huh. Maybe she just got
Interesting.
tired. Maybe she just got tired. Maybe she was furiously masturbating. Chapter 7. From now on, we're enemies. Jankry's POV. I will never stop calling him Jankry, too.
Jankry Jankry Vantes.
Jankry Vantes. Anyway. I was at my Kismesis Matuna's hive when I heard a... Oh, I can't fucking read. A noise coming from next door. It sounded like... It was Donati! That is so treuring. I got up and went over there with a gun. Alright, what's all this then? I shooted. Aridin and Solix were on the bed, having intensely kinky sex. I blew, ew, not like that, pervs, my whistle at them.
What, Crow? Oh, well, wait, it's just Cancry.
Aridin said. Fuck off, Kenkel, we're trying to have sex, Solxu added. No, this is outrageous. Why would you? Aridin then grabbed me by the whistle around my neck and pulled me into the bed. He and Solux were on either side of me, humping me and stuff. Get off! I'm a tree-word! I yelled, but they were horny to the max. You are red, but you make my balls so blue, Solix said, and they started singing Blue from Heathers.
See, Heathers. Comment if you love Heathers. LOLOL.
You make my balls so blue.
Uridan Kun's POV. God. Anarchy is so hot. He is so tiny, even shorter than me, and I'm only like 5'5". Ha ha ha.
Skrillex is
Anyway,
shorter than that.
How tall is Skrillex?
He's 5'4".
Please. What the fuck?
Sorry, I just saw that and I was like, oh, I forgot to put that in my PowerPoint.
The 2-inch tall man.
2-inch tall man.
Anyway, we were humping him, and Solix took his bugle and put it in Kanarku's backside. He screamed, and I watched, finger in my nook. He came all over both of us. I also came all over him. Then he started crying.
My celibacy.
He yawled. I shoshed and papped him. But it felt good.
You're right. I don't need my celibacy.
Babby, she was eating my charger.
Oh no!
Don't
Evil.
do that, girl.
Evil
Okay.
women who eat chargers should be put to death.
She's crazy. I don't know.
Women.
Where are we? Oh, he said, and kissed me on the underboob tenderly. I moaned.
I am now a celboate.
What?
You know, because 69.
I chortled. Oh, I also howled. I looked at Solix. He was asleep, because he's double-jointed and also nutted too hard. I smiled and picked Cankle up and carried him to another room for round 2.
Winky face. How do I fucking read those? Oh,
Ugh.
so beautiful.
Pretty Venom walking down the street. Bobby, stop!
This was supposed to be pretty Venom by All Time Low.
Ugh,
Pretty
love it.
Venom in my veins.
Hey guys! It's been a minute since we updated. Ehehehe. Hope this makes up for it. Meow.
Cancry's POV. I woke up the next day in a basement. It was cold and dank.
Like Solix is me. Haha, JK.
And I was so scared. Then a figure came out of the darkness towards me. It was Aridin.
Good morning, Cankle.
He said evilly. I was tied up so I couldn't do anything, but I tried to squirm. Let me go, I screamed.
No. I'll have you know, I recorded out sexy little adventure with Soul last night.
He held up his phone. Fuck, I have the
And
goddamn
if
hiccups.
you don't tell me... Huh?
I have the goddamn hiccups. Agony.
Oops.
Whatever, we move on.
And if you don't tell me where your brother Carr is, I'll post it everywhere.
I started to cry. Nobody could know that I'm not a celibate anymore. But I can't tell them about Carkles. So what am I supposed to do?
Aridin POV. I was so happy Soul taught me how to do all this computery shit. I like how that implies that Aridin did not know how to record a YouTube video.
He was a boomer. He didn't know how to work OBS. He couldn't get OBS to recognize Discord.
Oh. Now I can finally get what I will want. Carcat's death! Come on, Cankles. You have 30 seconds to tell me before it goes live everywhere. Cankry was all crying and stuff, and I could tell he was gonna give in any minute. Jankry finally snapped and curled up in a little ball on the ground.
He's In my hive.
He whimpered. I cackled evilly and posted the video anyway. The world needs to see my hot ass, damn it.
I
Thank
love
you,
Eric.
Cankles. I said and gave him a little kiss on the horn, and he moaned like a pail slap before leaving. Off to find Car once again.
They're just on an eternal fucking journey to find Carcat. I love how they kidnapped him twice. They kidnapped Kangaroo
And it's
fucking
not
twice.
Carcat either time. Like, it's so good.
This is a fucking masterpiece.
I'm really appreciating how Aridin is written
Me too. Like,
and how Solix is written. Like,
it's because we fucking kinned them and like fucking
man, crazy how that works.
yeah, and then like we were just so hyper aware of all the stupid bullshit fanon around them that we didn't agree with,
Uh-huh.
and we just made fun of all of it here, and we kept the parts that
It's
we agreed with.
beautiful. Oh. Chapter 9. Thanks for the mummers.
Thank you, Pete Ewens. You're welcome. Anyway,
Love that guy.
love that dude.
Aridin's POV. So I went to Kenkel's hive and looked everywhere, even in his underwear drawer, just in case. And eventually I found Carcat chilling in the closet. He was a lot more yellow than I remember, and also had different horns, but obviously it was a disguise because Kankry told me he was here and he loves me, so he wouldn't lie to me. Obviously. Car, I yelled. You're coming with me,
What?
he said, chewing on his skirt. But I didn't care, and I picked him up like a sack of potatoes and carried him to my hive.
Carcat.
This is the best part of the whole fic.
It is. Carcat question marks POV. What the fuck? Aridin's POV.
Once while we were in my hive, I put him in the basement with Kankle. I tied him to a box.
It's just like a random
You.
fucking Amazon box.
The tying
not
him to
even-
a box, I remember, is a direct reference to Yandere Solix Neko Aridin.
Oh my god, is it? We need to fucking reread that at some point.
We need to reread that.
Not today because we have the PowerPoints planned for after this, but we need
That's
to
true.
reread that
That's
at
true.
some point.
We'll put it on the list, yeah.
We can post it on YouTube. Probably not. We'll get.
True.
My channel's not fucking monetized. I don't even care.
It can go on my channel next to my junior year math final.
And your choir recital from like fucking 6th grade.
I think that's on a different channel.
I don't
I
know.
have too many
It
emails.
still gets fucking. It still shows up in my recommended. I don't.
I am in your YouTube, boy. Ugh. Okay.
Anyway.
You sick, nasty traitor. I cannot believe you would literally just go against the Empress. Disgusting. He was all crying and stuff, and he just kind of cried out.
Sorry.
But he wasn't sorry. So I kicked him a little in the bugle, and, well, wait, what the fuck? Well, why are there two? Is that a fake bugle? I asked convolutedly.
I remember the reason I fucking used the word convoluted there was because of a fucking Let's Player who played Sonic R
no.
that I watched when I was in like fucking, I don't know, fucking 4th grade? Just random, but every time I read this, I'm like, oh yeah, convoluted. That's the word I learned from a random Let's Player in 4th grade. Anyway. Sorry.
No, you're good.
Why? You want some of this?
I kicked him again. Baka, you fucking perv. Am I alright? Well, whatever. Well, whatever. I'm turning you over to the Empress tomorrow, piss blood. I says. And then I went out of my basement to go fuck Soul or something.
Or something. That's the best part.
Where did alright whatever come from?
Oh, it came from an Omega roleplay.
Was it the same guy that was like, I'm Dave, you can't be Dave?
That was the guy.
Beautiful. Beautiful. I miss him. I hope he's having a good day.
Yeah. Dave from Omegle, if you're watching this for some ungodly reason, tell us how you're doing. Comment down below.
Yeah, drop a comment.
Send me an ask on Tumblr. No, don't do that. I don't use Tumblr
Real.
anymore. Anyway, chapter 10, Remembering a Sunday. And it's funny that I know that we just chose the chapter titles off of, like, fucking putting our playlist on shuffle, but this
Hmm.
was the first chapter we wrote after my grandpa died.
Really?
Yes, like, I was double checking the dates and
Wow.
everything. And this was actually. And this is a song about grief. So I think that's kind of funny and coincidental. Um, I don't know.
No, I love it. All the little details. It really it's like the cherry on top.
It is. It's like you're reading this and you're like, oh, it's called Remembering Sunday, and they spelled Sunday as two words. Wrong! My grandpa died!
Oh man. Mm-mm. Okay.
God.
No funny business. Also, I'm sorry you had to read that thing Ash wrote.
You know you liked it, Lizzie. Lizzie,
Shut up,
Lizzie.
Baka.
Oh my god. For those coming from, like, my fucking. Who aren't familiar with the exploits of Aerosol for Life 69, the thing, or maybe you don't even remember this, you might not, but the thing was a thing that I wrote on my own. You weren't involved, I don't think, and I posted it on the
Oh,
Wattpad. That was like,
was it?
it
It
was,
was the piss thing.
yeah, it was the Crotuna, it was a Crotuna piss thing that was like making fun of the
Man,
way that the fandom likes to infantilize Matuna.
I remember that. I think I was on call with you when you wrote that,
Maybe, I don't think,
but I was
it's
just hanging
possible.
out.
It's possible, it's
Yeah,
quite possible. I don't know. Probably wrote it like fucking 2 a.m. in my living room.
probably. Okay.
Anyway.
Erikun POV. Iwa went downstairs to the basement. Iwa was going to take Cacrat and Jankry to theft today because they're icky little mutant traitors. Anyway, Iwa went to pick up Carrot, and he started hissing at me and shit.
Let me go, shitty!
He screamed.
Or I'm gonna fucking eat your bugles!
That sounded like Terezi there for a second. I was like, wait.
My Matuna voice is just me doing the, like, just putting my fucking voice through a meat grinder, dude.
I love it. It's perfect.
Oh, I know.
Shut your icky, nasty little mouth, you whore. Why did I say it like that? Anyway, unless you will want to be my kismesis.
Okay, lol.
I took off his
It's
weird
it's
jumpsuit
actually,
thing. Well, hmm?
if I may, it's actually a miracle that
Yeah.
I wrote lol instead of kek. Knowing myself from back then, from what we've looked at
Mm-hmm.
earlier.
Oh, keck.
Kek.
So never mind. We'll get
Okay.
into that later.
Okay. It's for off camera.
Mm-hmm. I took off his weird jumpsuit thing. Well, why the fuck is Cockhat wearing jumpsuit anyway? I point him on the ground, so like sit to like Cankry's pants steal. So I took his bulgy out and slapped it. He screamed, and I put my bugle in his nooks and fucked him so hardly even Cankry was crying. It was because he was jealous my bugle was bigger than his, and also because I stole his kismesis. Just then, as I nutted all in him, Solva walked in. I gasped.
Oh, this is where the plot actually starts. Instead of just being
Oh, it
Aaron and
quickens.
going
It
around slapping
quickens.
people and thinking they're car cat. This is where the good part. This is where it gets good.
Uh-huh.
Anyway, Solix Kun POV. Oh my god. I walked into Fiend. Aridin was fucking my brother! And you whore! I yelled, heartbroken again. How could you?
Huh?
Aridin yelled because he's deaf. Fuck you, I'm leaving! I cried and stormed out the door, sobbing red and blue tears like a sexy bifurcated waterfall.
Ugh.
I love to use the fucking word bifurcated.
What I'm thinking about right now, I love Yald. I
Yald
think
is
that's one of the best things to come out of famous last words.
Yald is still a staple of my fucking crackfic writing
Oh,
portfolio. Like in I think Yald might actually be in You Clicked Your Heels and
koala
Wished for Me.
babies?
It it's probably in Koala Babies. More likely in Koala Babies than You Clicked Your Heels, but it's probably in You Clicked Your Heels too.
I think I remember seeing it in Mikey Way.
Oh, I definitely
Um,
put it in Mikey Way.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
In Mikey, I put it in his vagina. No, my little Mikey,
Uh,
cocaine is magic.
oh, I need to look at that one again. It was
It's
so good.
it's so beautiful. I need to actually finish writing the sequel. I started writing a sequel and then I didn't finish it, and I need to finish it. One, because Sky Does Minecraft is in the sequel, and two, because of course, and three, because I
Because,
think the
yeah,
thing
why not?
about three, because the thing about Twilight throwing books at people is funny.
Hmm.
Anyway,
Chapter 11, Life Eternal.
of course.
Surprising lack of author's notes.
Genuinely, where the fuck did they go?
Like, what happened to you, girl?
They died.
Ugh,
Got way too into the
Eridan's POV.
they got way
What?
too into the plot at this point.
Uh-huh.
The plot started and they were like, "Oh, now we got something good."
We need to get serious.
Yeah, before I think it was just a parody of like that thing that well, it was always a parody of bad Wattpad fic, but like there's a very specific pitfall that Wattpad authors fall into where they start a story and it's like supposed to be a one shot or like they have the idea for the beginning and then they don't know where to actually go with it. But
And
they
then they
just
keep
start
it
writing
going
it.
anyway.
Yeah, they
Yeah.
either write a one shot and then keep it going anyway, or they come up with an idea for how to start a story, but then they don't know what to do with the rest of the story. They don't have an ending in mind. So they
That's
just
real, yeah.
bullshit it for like 30 chapters straight. And this was
Hmm.
very much a parody of that kind of Wattpad update culture. Or at least it was a
Yeah.
parody of bad Wattpad fic, which is always a result of that weird update culture. 90% of the time.
Hmm.
Like, even half of the fucking author's notes in this are just like author and editor Chan apologizing for not updating.
Even though we wrote this over the course of
A
like
month.
10 days, right?
No, it was a
Or a
month. It was a
month?
month,
Yeah.
yeah. And there's
I
16
feel like,
chapters, so it was like every other day we were updating.
yeah, and we're apologizing
And also, my
for
grandpa died.
not updating every single day.
Yeah, it's so funny.
Okay, let's do it.
Like, when fucky shit happens,
Eridan's
that was a 2 day
POV.
gap.
Yeah, I
Anyway.
couldn't believe it. My soul saw me fucking Carcat. I needed to get him back. I ran after him, screaming his name. He kept running, and he went to the edge of a cliff. I was still thinking about the jumpsuit shit, kinda. He stood on the edge, and I casually walked up to him.
I love that he's still thinking about the fucking jumpsuit.
So, well, what are you doing?
Something I should have done a long time ago, fish dick.
And, well, what is that?
God's work.
Well, which is.
Shut the fuck up, I'm going to commit one suicide, you dumb fuck.
Then he turned around and jumped off the cliff. I screamed and fell on my knees and cried. Then I jumped after him and caught him in midair.
What the fuck, stupid ass bitch?
Shut up! I broke both of my legs when we hit the ground, but I still carried him to the hospital because I love him that much. Violet tears were falling down my face. I'm sorry, Soul. Some sad stuck for this chapter. Sorry, y'all. Better days are coming. Hee hee. You'll see.
Stop appropriating my emoticons, whore.
No, bottom.
Fucking, like, just fucking disintegrating into dust. My favorite thing from this chapter, sorry, I'm like just noticing it now on this read, like
Mm.
not even in like the preparation reads. I broke both of my legs when we hit the ground, but I still carried him to the hospital because I love him that much. That's so stupid, but also it has like the same energy as that one fucking Yahoo Answers post or whatever that's like, I ate a sunflower and it bloomed in my chest and I mistook the feeling for love or whatever it was.
Uh-huh.
It has the same
That's
energy.
literally what it is.
That is what it is.
I'm really enjoying I screamed and fell on my knees, then cried, then I jumped after him and caught him midair. Uh,
Newton was it Newton that was like everything falls at the same speed or whatever? I don't fucking know. I like
I think
almost failed
so.
high school. And then I graduated early, but I almost failed.
Yeah, task failed successfully.
Yeah, yeah. Just don't even worry about it. Anyway.
Chapter 12. Hello, Brooklyn.
The girl reading this, whose name is Brooklyn.
Brooklyn,
Solix.
this one's for you.
Shout out to my girl, Brooklyn. Sorry your parents named you that. Anyway. Solix's
Uh,
POV. I woke up the next day in the hospital and I had like 22 broken bones because that's my favorite number. Ed was in the chair by my bed and I was so mad at him for trying to save me.
oh my god, Sol, you're awake! I like how. So, the first fish pun was in an author's note in the first chapter, and the second one is in chapter 12.
That's actually kind of beautiful.
I
I didn't notice
really,
that.
I was like, I remember being very against like puns being a part of quirks for some reason. So I just, and you'll, well, I don't know if you noticed this, but I like made a point during the system days
Oh god.
that Danny was not gonna make fish puns.
Oh my god.
It was weird. Anyway,
Yeah, no, everything was fucking weird back then. Don't even worry about it.
uh-huh.
I like how Wattpad this is just, oh yeah, random suicide attempt. No big.
Yeah, totally.
Happens every day. Anyway. Shut up. But I couldn't stay mad at him, and we Frenched. Then the doctor came in wearing some bitch ass shades. It's your boy, Dr. Damn MD.
Yay!
Yo, we got the tests back. Not only are, like, all your bones broke as a college student, you also appear to be heavily pregnant. Ed's fin twitched, and he looked kinda scared.
What?
Not you, the yellow blood. He's pregnant as a cheap whore who's never heard of condoms. Speaking of condoms... oh my god. Speaking of condoms, did you know a guy's penis can stretch open? Like what's gonna happen when you birth? I still...
What?
I
What?
still remember the a guy's penis can stretch open thing. We wrote this chapter while on voice call, and while we were on call, my cousin Jade came over. And she was like sitting on my bed while we wrote this. I guess like she wasn't really
Oh.
talking, but she was like, you know, and she was like, "Yeah, a guy's penis can stretch open. Did you know that?" And I'm like, "That's bullshit."
Uh, and that's how we got sounding. Anyway.
Whoa! I picked up a urethral claim for a thing that I'm doing. Sorry, unrelated. Your turn.
Well, what?
Ed stood up all mad. He looked down at me with tears in his eyes.
Well, why didn't you tell me?
I was stunned. I didn't even know, dude. Calm your sexy little tits. Ed kinda did a face and sat down. He looked at the sexy human doctor.
Well, how far along is he?
He suddenly gasped.
Am I the father?
He's not far along enough for us to fucking know, but the baby has yellow blood, like honey.
Okay, go off.
I like how they can't tell who the father is. They don't know anything about this baby. But it's a yellow blood. I like how we use yellow blood so much when the proper caste term is gold bloods. It's like painful to fucking look at.
Oh. Shout out to Dr. Damn MD. Love you.
Gotta be one of my favorite genders.
Oh, Eridan's POV. I was kind of sad that the baby didn't have sexy violet blood like mine, but well, whatever. As long as it's my child and not someone else's, it's okay, right? So, can we do a test or something to, like, you know, see the gender and the father?
What do you want us to do? Rip it out of the fucking womb like a baby dog from its mom?
Ideally.
Wait, I have a womb? Yes, you have two, like a bifurcated walnut. Does that mean... Yes, they're twins, like a Gemini. Oh, fuck! I nutted because I have a bifurcation fetish.
Soul, stop coming.
You can lick it up. You two are fucking gross, like dogs humping each other in the middle of the dog park. Well, I'm just trying to eat my fucking apple juice. Get your fucking dogs off each other, Janice. Get a room.
No.
Alright, whatever.
Then Dave left. Whoa, excuse me. The Dave left, and well, we had epic sex. But you'll hear about that next time. Cliffhanger.
Oh my god. I love how the POV just fucking changes in the middle of this.
That's the My Immortal influence coming in.
It is. I mean, just like unannounced.
Yeah.
Yeah. I love the Wattpad house style with the fucking multiple POV changes in a goddamn chapter. It's beautiful. Never change.
Chapter 13. Birthing.
I like how this is the one that's fucking not named after a song. It's just called fucking Birthing. The implication being that there's a song out there called Birthing. Now I gotta fucking look. I'm opening up Spotify right now. I need to know if there's a song called Birthing.
Do it.
Okay, if you'd like to start reading, you can.
Okay, sounds good. Eridan's POV. It had been 5 months, and now Sol was the size of a house. He was kidna shitty because he had hormones, but I love him, so I did everything he wanted me to. Then one day, he was like,
Ed, the grubs are coming!
And I was like, okay. So I put him in the car and drove him back to the hospital. Dave was already there, and he was like,
Huh, he's big. Like a house.
And I was like, yes, I know, just get the babies out of him. So he took us to a room and made Sol lay down. One of the nurses was Terezi, and she kept trying to sniff his nook.
It smells like babies.
So Dave delivered the grubs, and they were so cute. They were both yellow bloods, and neither of them looked like me. Well, whatever. We named them Enomil and Enika. Sol was like,
OMG, they're so cute.
All of our friends were there, and they all clapped, and Kanaya was like, can I be the godmother? So alright, well, whatever. We are a happy family now.
Aw. The fucking Enomil and Aneka thing. Fucking shout out to Nagrom. I will never
forget.
forget
Shout out to Nagrom. Shout out to COVID Stuck, also.
Oh my god, COVID Stuck. I wish I still had all the shit from COVID
so many documents about my side of COVID Stuck. Like,
oh my god.
So many.
And I just have, like, shit posts. By the way,
I was taking it so seriously.
And I so wasn't. It was ridiculous. Anyway, by the way, no song called Birthing, but there is a podcast episode called Birthing Addicts.
Birthing at what?
Birthing Addicts.
Oh, okay.
And supposedly it's an unreleased Melanie Martinez song, because of course. Yeah, I don't even know.
Interesting.
Anyway.
How many chapters are
There's 16 chapters. Okay. So we're almost at the end.
All right.
And then we can stop the recording.
Chapter 14. Oh no, I'm good. I was just wondering.
Okay.
Chapter 14. Violet. Alright, guys. I really hope you like this chapter with the baby grubs. It's gonna be fluffy!
Oh, gee, love.
Eridan's POV. I woke up the next morning to a lot of screaming and crying. Oh, that's right, we have babies now. I went to the baby room and picked up Enomil and Enika. They're so cute, even though they're low bloods. My little babies. Sol was already awake and in the kitchen making honey pancakes. He also had honey coffee because he loves honey so much. It's so cute. I walked up behind him and handed him Enomil.
What the fuck, why?
Come on, you have to help with the grubs.
Fine.
He stopped making the pancakes and held Enomil. He smiled a little and was kind of blushing too. Gog, he's so cute. I kissed him. I love you. Tildy, 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 tildy.
Alright, whatever. I love you too.
Then we all ate the pancakes, and it was kind of soft. I have the best family.
Aww.
Aww. 15. Forget about it. Who made that song? What song is that?
All Time Low. It's All Time Low. It's
Um,
off their album Dirty Work, and it's like, uh,
Dirty Work.
yeah, fucking. I know how it goes in my head, but it's like I'm trying to talk at the same time. Does it feel like that you walk a tightrope to hold us a you? Sorry. Anyway, I
Yes,
had to.
girl, get it.
I actually
Somebody
used to go to
died.
karaoke. Huh?
Huh? Huh?
Huh?
What? Oh.
I used to go to like karaoke and stuff, but that was before my
Mhm.
voice dropped.
Oh, that's right, because you started tea, didn't you?
Yeah. I got that
Go off.
juice. Anyway.
I got that juice.
Yeah. I was surprised you didn't mention anything about it when the call first started. Because we spent so many hours on call with each other back in the day.
The thing is,
It's like your fucking voice is just burned into my brain forever.
oh my gosh. Your voice, it's definitely a little bit lower, but generally the same. Like you have the same cadence and stuff, so I'm
Yeah.
like, yep.
Yeah, that's the guy. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It also probably doesn't help that back in the day, like, I was always doing funny little voices. You didn't really do that.
You were. You
I was
were.
like I'd just be like fucking. We'd be in the middle of a conversation and I'd be talking like this for some fucking reason,
Oh,
and then my mom would walk in and I'd be like, "Oh hey mom, what's up?"
real. Yeah, no, I remember that. Man.
Oh god.
Oh,
Me when dissociative disorder? Question
me
mark?
when I'm Eridan.
Me when I'm Aaron. Sorry. Anyway,
Okay.
that's a joke that two people are gonna
Sorry
get.
we died. Blame Cronus, not me. LOLOL. I'd be really busy, okay? Eridan POV.
I love how
I
they're
got up
fucking.
tired as fuck from getting my ass pounded last night. Solix is a dad and a daddy. Although technically he's the mother, but well, whatever. Lol. So I got up and I went to take care of the grubs. Well, when Solix came up to me, he had a paper. Well, what's up, daddy? I said. He got a look on his face that was really sad. He handed it over, then left. It said,
I didn't know how to say this, so I write you a poem. Roses are red. We have two beautiful daughters. But Arid and Ampora, you are not the father.
I gasped. No! Then I cried and Solix took the kids and left to find the real father. I was so mad. I know who it was. Carcat!
It's always Carcat.
The
Carcat
last
is just like the
chapter.
boogeyman. Oh, the last chapter's the best one.
This is gonna be so good. I'm
This is
so
where
fucking excited.
This also had like my immortal influence. Like after Raven left, you know.
Yeah.
Like you could tell. Like I was very much there for this chapter, but there was no editing. There was no editor.
Yeah. Like, for all the people that are gonna be watching this, like, the author and editor notes are not indicative of what was actually going on.
It was
We
just
wrote all
us.
of these chapters together.
Yeah, they were all completely co-written. It was just, what if we wrote My Immortal, but for homestuck? So we wanted to be
Mhm.
Tara and Raven, and we were, and it
Mhm.
was awesome.
There was also My Extremely Mortal, which is still on Quotev, I think.
No, I
But
think it's still I think it's privated, but yeah, it does exist.
that's a completely different thing, though.
Yeah, we'll have to talk
Ugh.
about fucking mercury poisoning some other day. Like,
Ah, oh, that felt like I just got set on fire.
oh my god. Um, I mean,
Okay.
I've never been mercury poisoned, so
All right. Chapter 16. Chapter 16, good times.
good times, good people.
Yeah. Stretch out for this one a little bit.
You
Okay.
gotta prepare your body. Is your body ready?
No. Ugh. I'm writing this chappy alone, so it probably won't very good. Also, sorry that the last chapter was so short. We forgot to include Karkat.
That's my favorite fucking author's note. It's like, what?
We forgot to include Karkat. Sorry, guys. We
We were
left him at
gonna put him in
home.
there, but you know, we have Karkat at home. The Karkat at home is Matuna.
Uh, okay.
I love the running
Eridan's
gag.
POV. Huh?
I love the running gag of it's Karkat, it's not Karkat.
We have Karkat at home, but it's actually Kankri and Matuna.
Yeah.
And someone else that you'll find out about here in a minute.
Yeah, and also fucking I also love the fucking bit where Cronus shows up, but it's actually Kankri. It's like, uh, that's beautiful.
Love it. Okay. Eridan's POV. Gog. I can't believe Carr is the father. Sol has been gets with everyone but me, and when we're married. I was so angry and sad. I started feeling weird and shadowy things all over my sexy body, and suddenly, well, what the fuck? I was black? I'm not Ractus. He is like the color black, not the race, okay? BLM, ACAB, 1312.
Oh god, that actually, I like fucking called back to that in My Little Mikey when I was writing My Little Mikey. That was like the first crack fic I had really done since, this whole era. So
Mm.
I very much I called back to this bit, the fucking Ractus thing. Sorry. Anyway,
Ractus. Oh. I heard about this before from Kenya. Her waifu Rose will went grimdark toe. This is my favorite line in the whole fucking thing. Finally, the world will stop fucking with Eridan and Pora.
it's coincidental. My favorite line is also from this chapter. Actually, can I
Oh,
do
yeah.
Nio for this chapter
Yeah,
specifically so I can say my favorite line? Cool.
of course. I got you, baby girl.
Ah.
I
Anyway.
got up and shooted the door with Ahab's crosshair, then climbed out hole. I needed to kill Cricket, so I went to his hive. Well, why didn't I think of that sooner? And when I opened the door, Karkat was the he who was holding Enomil and Enika, and were wearing a skrit and a makeup for some reason. I don't judge. He can do whatever he wants.
I'm sorry you had to find out this way, Eridan. I.
He said. Then he stabbed an Enomil and Jad blowed? Well, what?
I am is the true father of your groups. I have been was married to Salox for 20 sweps, dickhead! I know.
I growled like a bog bass and shooted him two in his leg. He fell to the ground and cried for a few minutes before he died. I felt really bad. So I got done and started crying with Wim. Solix, why would could you do this is to M? I screamed. I was so distraught. I needed to die. That was the only option. So I done then took my socks off and also Cockle's knife and stabbed myself toe.
The end. So beautiful. Do you remember why the fuck he took his socks off?
No, I was just thinking about that. I was reading this at work the other day, and when I got to the mine socks off part, I lost it. I completely forgot about that. Like,
I did too. Like, what went?
why did
Like, I guess it might be riffing off that thing that, like, in a lot of Asian cultures, or maybe it's just Japan, I don't remember. But I think it's multiple of
Oh,
them.
when you take your shoes off before you kill
Yeah.
yourself?
Yeah, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Ugh, beautiful.
It is beautiful. It's so beautiful. Thank
So,
you.
final thoughts.
Final thoughts. I wish I could have been was married to this fic for 20 sweps.
Mm-hmm. You know,
It's been 4 years.
I think that line from Kanaya really just sums it up. It's so emotional. It brings me a lot of joy and pride.
It
I am is the
does.
true father of your grubs. I have been was married to Solix for 20 sweeps. Dickhead.
Yeah. I'm so glad that I wrote koala babies and sent it to you.
Oh,
and that and then I started fucking looking at this and I was like, oh fuck, it's almost the 4 year anniversary. We have to.
yeah, no,
Yeah.
it's like
Yeah.
it's not where it all began,
It isn't
but that
by
that was
far.
like the culmination of us having been friends for like 6 years.
Not at that point. Had we met
No, it was like 4, 5.
we
I don't
met
even
in
remember.
2016. That was 2020, so that would have been 4 years.
Yeah,
Damn.
that's crazy.
That's crazy. We're fucking old now.
We kind of are. We're literally like
We're like
in
adults.
college,
Yeah, that's insane. Um, but
man.
yeah, thank you for thank you for for this and for showing up on my YouTube channel. You're going on the YouTube channel.
You're
You're going on my
welcome.
cringe compilation.
Yeah. Oh,
um,
so all the people watching on YouTube, thanks for listening to this. Um,
yeah. Shout out to Joel
if
because I
you
know he's gonna be listening to this.
Joel,
Yeah, my
Joel
friend.
Mouse.
No, he named himself after Dead Mouse because that's what trans people do.
Oh, okay. Hi, Joel.
Yeah. Do you have anything to say to the people of YouTube before I stop the recording?
Um, I have been was married to Solix for 20 sweeps, dickhead. That's all I have to say.
Thank you. Goodbye, YouTube.